What is up, YouTube? I'm back again with another video. Where y'all boys last saw me, I was on top of the blue F-150 trying to figure out exactly where the wire harness burnt up, and it was to no avail. So instead of finally fixing that broke truck, you know what I did? I bought another broke truck. All right. Take a look. Take a look. She is I think, '06 Ford F-150 4x4. 171,000 miles. Seat's kind of dirty, but we'll get that all clean. Radio's robbed. Motor runs just fine. If you take a look under here, she ain't got no transmission. And that is because she's back here. Torque converter. See, now the story on this thing is transmission blew up or something. I don't know what the correct term was. They took everything out of it that works, fixed it, and then they just lost motivation. Bought a new transmission for it to go in. Perfect one. Just needs put together. Who's going to do that? This guy. Now, do I have any idea what I'm doing? Hell no. But am I scared? Hell no. So I'm going to YouTube this thing, figure it out, and I have a great $1,000 truck. Alright, boys, so it's a couple hours later, so we can see what we got laid out here now. Got the parts. I'm just at the end of the road. The truck's right here. I got one of them fancy magnetic lights, old magneto, right? So we got all our parts laid out here. Yeah, this is gonna be pretty insane on my end. This is what we got left. That's the old one, I believe. Yeah, that's the new one. This is the new oil pan, which I'm gonna have to clean out at some point. Transfer case. We got two transfer cases. That one back there is for if you want to do a manual swap. I'm not doing that. I'm going to be using this one. Drive shaft, front drive shaft, cooler lines. Yeah. Oh, did I show the new one on it? Yeah, I did. Torque converter. We got two torque converters. One here and one over here that was with the good pile. But I don't know if this one's bad or what. But I don't know. I might flip a coin, see which one I'm going to use. This mallet, just in case. And tools. And then if it gets real dark, which I don't think it's going to get any darker, I'll turn my headlights on. But I'm in a good spot right here. So basically, I'm going to YouTube this thing. I'm not going to show y'all me working on it. I'm going to just show my progress and then check up with y'all. But somehow I gotta make all this coherently and cohesiveness go into that, basically. And we're gonna make it happen. So we got the first couple pieces in there. You turning real smooth, like I think this end that goes, I think she's sitting the right way. At first I was confused because the guy on the video, his was sticking out more, but he didn't have this piece for the transfer case on. So far so good. So as y'all can see, I moved into the garage. It got a little cold, very dark, and I was like, man, I just cleaned the garage, we can move in. So brought the trans in. What really made me come inside was this gear came out when I was adjusting whatever this is to go on there, and this pulled it out with it because it interlocks on the bottom there. And it's got, hold on, let me just pull it out. It's just sitting in there. Hold on. It's got these little teeth in here, and it's so hard to align. So what I'm gonna do is pull it out and get that put back in there. Do it the right way. But I didn't want to do that outside in the cold, so I just cut my losses and brought it inside. All right, boys, we're back to where we were before this little piece came out, and then I had to get it on all of those little clutches down in there. But she's sitting flush right now. She's sitting pretty. Next, this piece, the planetary. You see, I'm just learning new words and I'm saying them. Shoot. 22306, 1401. And you're going back in for probably another 100,000 miles. All right, y'all. As you can see, gotten a lot farther now. Don't have very many pieces left. We're on the move in this thing. The only thing that's giving me trouble right now is this little piece right here. See, so this tab, whenever it's pushed in, it's what's hitting this, I don't even know the word for it. Basically, okay, it's a rod like this, right? Sitting on a spring, and it's pushing on a little tab on a ring in the very back, and that's what gives you reverse, right? So I have to push it down flush and get a snap ring to go in there, right? So I tried just muscling it, but the snap ring is broken. So I got this little tool here. I'm about to go to work on it. What up, boys? This is the next day. I cut it short last night because I had to go get reinforcements. But I'm gonna use it. This here C-clamp. Press this thing down, get that snap ring in there, and then I gotta redo this one because I forgot to put in this little cap. And then it's just getting all this in there, and we'll get her in the truck. Ha! We finally got these snap rings in, both sides, good to go. It didn't take very long at all, but back to the middle. It'll be easier, a little more complex, but easier to get done. But yeah, all right, boys, getting closer to the finish line here. As you can see, I got the overdrive band on there, and that's what this little pin, the pin that sticks out and engages it. You press in on that. I can't even do it. That's what I was having trouble with earlier. But see, now we're rolling. We're on to the last step, or kind of. I'm talking to you two. We're at the last step of the insides. All I gotta do is get this pump on. Boom! All right, I low-key forgot about y'all, I'm not gonna lie. But here's what we've got going on, man. The only thing left I've got to do is put on the filter, which I just ordered it, and I ordered a new gasket. So $20 for a set. And then get the pan on. Just right here, I already cleaned her out. Put the pan on. Now, she's ready to get put in. All right, boys, it's day 3 of working on this thing. There she is in all her beauty. Pissing out. Whatever the hell it's called, ATF. But she's ready to go at this point in time. Okay, I'm guessing that's where the sick hole goes. I'm just looking around. I really don't know what I'm doing yet. I know that's the shift linkage. I don't know if them need to be tight, but yeah, got a couple of wood blocks and my floor jack, and that's what we're gonna use to jack it up. but it shouldn't be too hard. I just got to make sure I have all the bolts. Like I said before, this wasn't my project until I bought it from somebody. But so far, the only thing I've been missing is 3 bolts for the pan. I robbed them off that, so worst comes to worst, I know where I can get some stuff. But yeah, basically I'm gonna get into it. Okay, boys, things did not go as planned, but I guess that's why I'm doing this. But the transmission turned out to be an absolute pain in the ass. She's not bolted up yet, but it's sitting where it needs to be, kinda. I'm like 6 inches off, so I had to drop it back down and then put it on the jack stand and then get this underneath a piece of wood so I can push it forward after I get it back on there. But I'm not doing that till tomorrow because it's Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving, you fools. All right, boys, so I've got the transmission in there. It's bolted up. You see it's sitting flush. And then, oh, god damn it. Now all I've got to do is get that cross member that sits here, bolt that up, bolt the starter up, and then get the transfer case and the drive shafts, and she'll be sold. By the way, it is like 2 days later. It got really cold and I got kind of soft, but hey, we're here now. All right, boys, it's the final day I'm working on this thing. All I got left is the starter and the cooler lines and the dipstick tube and the front drive shaft. Not too much, but actually pretty easy. But good Lord had other plans. It is a winter wonderland out here. He's challenging the hell out of me, but I don't care. This thing's getting done because I gotta leave tomorrow. I'm back, finally. New battery. Dun, 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 dun. She moves. All right, boys. I know you're probably confused as hell, and it's because I did not want to turn on the camera doing what I was doing. It was cold as hell, but I got it in there, and the truck moves, and now it's just fixing petty little stuff. So this is like 2 weeks later, right? So I got it in last time you saw me. But when I got it in, as you can see that big ass puddle right there, as I was tightening up these, it stripped, right? And I was like, it can't be that bad. So I just took a pair of pliers to it and just cranked as far as I could, which clearly was not far enough. And it broke. I was like, no big deal. They probably sell them for cheap, right? When I tell y'all, no, hell no. I couldn't even find it. They got everywhere from this valve on the ass end where it's going up to the cooler, this down, parts galore. But this valve itself, I only found it one place on the internet. These 2 hoses, nowhere. So what do you do? What do you do? I was like, oh, I live in a small town. Let me ask around. And I ended up finding one, and old boy gave it to me. Shout out to him. So, oh, and the sway bar's still hanging down. I don't give a damn. And there's no front drive shaft in there right now. Training fluid all over the Chrysler bucket. So here she is in all her glory. I got to get those out of there and install that. Put in the front drive shaft, and then bolt up that sway bar, and then she's done. She's done. Also, if any of y'all want a transfer case for one of these trucks, but it's a manual one, you want to bang gears in your 11th gen F-150, just give me a call. Well, I did it, boys. Here she is in all her glory. She's running, no leaks at the moment. The driveway's still wet from the old leaks, but yeah. The only thing I've got left to do is put in this front drive shaft. I would have it in there right now, but out of all the things, I mean, so this was like a half-done project, and they said everything was there, which it was, except for 4 more bolts for the front drive shaft. So I've got the ones for this side, or that side, whatever, but I need 4 more. And they ain't in the truck, but there are 4 down in there. When I tell you those things don't want to budge, they don't. I've tried everything. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, but as of right now, she's a 2-wheel drive pickup, so I feel like really dealing with it. But that's fine enough for me. I mean, she's running good, no problem. Well, actually, no, that's a problem. The clutch doesn't want to engage from like 4th gear, from 3rd to 4th gear sometimes, but that's just a solenoid. I looked it up, so I have to drop the pan one more time and get that fixed, but no biggie. But yeah, I did it. I really did it.